Hello, everyone. It's good to see you today. My name is Danny. Let's get started breathing and praying. So go ahead and take in a deep breath. Breathing in deeply, filling your lungs with wonderful, beautiful air. Just pausing your day to be here with God. And breathe out, letting go of anything, any stresses, worries, frustrations. Just tell God how you feel. Just let him have it. If you're feeling great, share how great you've been feeling. If you're not feeling so great, tell him. Just be 100% honest with him right now. Just give him anything that hasn't moved in your life, any stuckness, any unforgiveness. Just give it to him right now. You don't need to carry it anymore. As you breathe in the peace, breathe in the light, breathe in hope. We all need hope. Just ask God to fill you with hope right now. Ask him to pour it in, filling any places that feel depleted, any cracks, any crevices, any places that are lonely or sad. Just have him fill you up to overflow with beautiful hope. And breathe out, letting your body relax a little bit more. Sinking deeper into whatever it is you're sitting on or laying on. As you breathe in the peace, breathe in the light, breathe in gratitude. Just think of one thing you feel grateful for. Let God bring it to your mind right now. Something that brought you joy or brings you joy. Could be as simple as pizza, ice cream, coffee. Could be a person or an event from your past. But let God bring a memory to you right now. And then step back into the past to enjoy it as if it was happening now. And really enjoy all of the sensations, the touch, the taste, the smell, the feel, the colors, the imagery. Just enjoy that wonderful memory. And then look for Jesus. You're going to imagine he was there. Where was he? Just in your mind's eye, staying in the past, staying in the memory. Just imagine if Jesus was here, where was he? Was he looking at you? Was he smiling at you? Was he saying anything to you? Maybe you just get a sense or a feeling of his love. But just stay there in that place with Jesus and enjoying it just a moment. And then thank him. Thank him for creating it. Thank him for bringing it to you. Thank him for enjoying it with you because he was there. And breathe out. God, we just want to thank you and come before you and thank you for this wonderful day that we have gotten to experience. We thank you for our lives. We thank you that we are alive, that we have opportunities to experience so many good things in this world. We thank you that we get to connect this way on the internet. It is so amazing to be able to connect over oceans, thousands of miles away. People in over 50 countries are participating in these prayers worldwide. Amazing, God. You are so amazing that you bring us what we need. You are the provider. You are the redeemer. You are the one who is here for us always. You never leave us. And we thank you, God. You are so amazing. And we thank you. We thank you for the cool breeze and the cool air. We thank you for the sunshine. We thank you for, all the things that you're doing in the world. Even if we're unaware of it, even if we don't see it, even if we don't feel it, you are still working, God. And we thank you for everything you're doing. You have brought so many good things into my life recently, God. And I thank you. We thank you. Like all of what happens for me, I'm sure other people have experienced amazing new things in their lives as well, and of course, doesn't mean everything is fixed, right? I mean, we still have challenges, we still have things we're working out, and that you're working out in us, God. So thank you that you're helping grow us. Thank you that you're helping us see in different ways. Thank you that you're helping us be more generous and more kind and more loving. Thank you that you are helping us be a greater reflection of you, God. Thank you for making us in your image. How amazing is that, right? I mean, you thought of each and every one of us. None of us were accidents, God, and we thank you for that. We thank you for all the things that you have done, all the things that you're doing, and all the things that you will do, because you are going to keep showing up. You're going to keep bringing us more and keep bringing us joy, God. And so we thank you. We thank you for it all. You are amazing, and we love you. And we just want to worship you and just shout our gratitude from the mountaintops. Thank you that there are mountains to go to, right? Thank you that there is an ocean that we get to enjoy. Thank you for things like bathtubs and running water and music. God, thank you. Thank you for all the things that support us, that bring us comfort, right? Some people love cheesecake. Some people love a good coffee. Some people love a nice glass of wine. God, wine is so good. You have brought so many things to us, God, and we thank you. We thank you for everything. Even if we're walking through the fire right now, we thank you for our relationship with you, that we can turn to you and we know that we are okay. You know, and all of us have a number of days, and we don't know what those days are numbered, you know, but we can enjoy today. We can enjoy your presence with us today, no matter what it is, right? So we thank you that you are constantly helping us let go of pride. You're constantly helping us let go of control so we can surrender to you, your will, your timing, God, because you are so good. And God, I felt the word of the prayer today was new beginnings, and I would have thought that you would have wanted to do it tomorrow, but you know what? You decided that you wanted to do it today. So new beginnings! Yay! I like new beginnings personally. I like change. I like new things. So it's exciting to me. But for some people who don't like change, that can be hard. So God, we thank you that you want to bring new beginnings to us, that you want to keep moving in our lives and bring us new things. You want to help grow us and move us to new places, God. And we ask for you to make it as seamless and as beautiful as possible. You know, some people may have a really hard time with change, and it can be scary because we don't know what to expect. And in our whole world right now, it feels like there's a lot of new things, maybe some things we don't like. But God, you are so good. And you're using everything, right? How can we even fathom the fact that you're using things to help 7 billion people, right? It may not look like help to all 7 billion people. In fact, it may look like complete and utter devastation to some people. But in your eyes, I believe, God, that you're working everything for the good, that you are taking away things that maybe don't deserve to be in our lives anymore. It's not the season for that. And as much as we have grown comfortable with it and we liked it, you know, some things just aren't, you know, needing to be present anymore. And sometimes there are new things that need to come in, or we need to dismantle the old to rebuild anew, right? So God, we thank you that you are not just trying to let us stay comfortable. And that's hard because it's nice to feel comfortable. It's nice to be like, yep, I have enough money. I have love. Everything's good. I just like to stay here because it's working and it's good. But you know what? God, you want us to grow in our faith, grow in our love with you. And so there are seasons of challenges as we learn how to be more like you and how to step more into whatever it is you've called us to. And if that means it's on a worldwide stage and it's really uncomfortable as we shift and grow, then so be it, God. Your will, your timing, God. Help us surrender more to you to welcome in the new good things, right? If there were no new beginnings, we wouldn't have change. We wouldn't have any good new things. And, you know, there are some situations that have been pretty bad, you know, and I guess it's not for me to judge. I only have a limited perspective. But God, I have a feeling that you have so many things on your heart that you would like to change. And I don't necessarily believe that a lot of the policies are in alignment with you. And I don't believe some of the new policies that they're trying to roll out are in alignment with you. I think you have a heart for people and you really want everybody to be supported and protected. But I'm going to guess that a lot of the situations out there are probably not in alignment with you, God. So new beginnings, Father, bring new beginnings to our societies, to our world, in alignment with you, God, in alignment with you. If there is anything that is in our societies, in our decision makers, with our leaders or our nations or global situation, God, can you just dismantle anything that is not of you, anything of the enemy, any plans of the enemy or distortions, any mesmerizing spirit or chaos, or anything that is trying to bring power or control, or that is using greed to further any plans of the enemy. Father, can you just break that off, dismantle it? If there's any corruption, stop it, end it. Father, bring in those anointed people that you have anointed to step forward and bring forth your kingdom, God. Because it's not about us thinking we know what's right, because to be honest, it's really hard to know what's right, and we do not see all of space and time. But God, you are omniscient, omnipotent. You are all the omnis. You see all, hear all, know all. You already know how it ends. So God, we just ask for your wisdom and your love and your like mighty righteous fire, your divine fire to come in and burn away everything that doesn't belong, so you can bring us a new world that's in alignment with you, God, that has your values, God. New beginning, God, politically, nationwide, and in our individual lives, God. Because I'm sure there are some things that we've been hoping for or wishing for, whether it's a new husband or wife, whether it's a new job, a new place to live, feeling rejuvenated and renewed in our bodies, or learning a new hobby or a new skill set. And there's so many new things out there, God, that we just ask for you to come in and bring forth your glory and your majesty. Just show up in such a marvelous way that it is so beautiful and miraculous, God. We will accept the little things, because if that's what you would like to do, we will be happy with what I call little buoys. If you're going across the ocean, it's just a little like breadcrumb saying, hey, you're on the right path. But we would also like that massive like oasis in the middle of the desert that's just like boom, something amazing and huge that transforms us. God, please heal bodies. Father, I'm hearing so many stories of people that I know or secondhand know that are in the hospital right now that are really suffering with the disease or with something else, God. And, your will be done, God. Please bless all the people that are sick right now. Bless all the people that are hurting. Bless all the people in pain. We can all feel that there are things in our lives that aren't working well, and every person is valid. Every person's experience is valid. The fact that I'm still dealing with, new lesions on my spine sucks. Some people I know having pain that they've been having for decades, or disability or cancer, Father. And I know we are all your children, as well as the people who are ill with cancer or COVID or whatever else in the hospitals, God, or just at home. There's so many people whose lives have been so disrupted, and just they're hurting. They're hurting mentally. Suicide rates are up. Domestic violence is up. People are at the end of their rope, God. So we ask you to help us feel like there is more rope. God, help us feel if we're hanging off the edge of a cliff, that you are our foundation beneath our feet, that you are extending the path so that we don't feel at our end of our rope, God, so that we don't feel like this is how far we can keep going, God. Please, if the enemy is interfering with us in any way, shape, or form, or causing more internal chaos in our bodies, in our minds, or in the world, God, can you just boot them out? Boot out anything of the enemy. Boot out any place that makes us want to worry or fear, God, because you are bigger than all of that. I was so upset the other day, and I was crying, and God was like, why you feel so upset right now? And I was like, why? Like, this is terrible. I can't believe you, God. And he's like, it's because you're living in fear. You're fearing for what the future will bring. But right now, are you okay? And I feel like that's a really good, word for maybe people who are in a really bad way. They don't know if they're going to pay their rent. They don't know where things are going to come from. They don't know how relationships are going to turn out, or if their health is going to deteriorate. But right now, are we okay? Right? And that's hard, because we want to be okay forever. We want to have money in the bank for months. We want to feel safe. And sometimes we don't get safe. Sometimes we get right now. And it's like, how can we find peace in the right now? How can we lean into God and say, whatever God is bringing me, it is good right now. So God, help us surrender more to you and know that whatever is we have right now, we are good. Even if we are in pain, God, help us release that pain. God, help us alleviate any burdens or stress that we're carrying. Father, help us trust you and accept you and see what blessings you have brought into our lives. Because I'm sure there are blessings, we may just not see them. New ways to look at things, new ways to embrace things. Maybe we just are really bad receivers, and I am like the number one person guilty of that. So God, help us know how to receive the goodness that you are sending into our lives. Father, help us just be more like you, and miraculous healing, God, just miraculous healing in all ways. God, I'm just going to ask for it. Blank check, God. If we are not asking for things big enough, God, just bring us whatever it is you'd like to bring us. If we're asking for like a little, Volkswagen Bug, but you want to give us a Ferrari, bring the Ferrari. And that's metaphorically for anything, right? God, just your will be done on earth. Just bring it down and just fill our lives with your wonderfulness, God, and just bless our jobs and our careers. Help people who don't have a job or who need a job or need more money, get more money, Father. I know you've really covered me in this season where the past seasons have been so rough. And so, Father, just like you've taken care of me, please take care of anybody out there that is suffering, that needs more support, needs financial support, God. Please bless people with good relationships, heal relationships, soften hearts and minds so that people can come together to heal, mend relationships, and build better relationships, God. And Father, just keep blessing us. Help us feel safe even in these uncertain times. Help us just know how to trust you and rely on you and follow you wherever you want to take us, God. We love you so much, God, and we just thank you. Just ask that you continue to speak into our lives, continue to speak into dreams and visions, just continue to help us hear you, see you, feel you, however it is you're communicating with us, God, because we want to be close to you. Help us turn to you in all things, and if we have gone astray, God, help us come back to you. Chase us down. If we are the one that you go off and you leave the 99 for us, God, we thank you that you think of us and then you love us so much and that you want good things for us, God. So we just ask for more of you in our lives, God, and help us feel more peace and embrace all of the new wonderful things that you're bringing into our life. We love you so much, God, and we thank you. Amen. Well, thank you everyone for joining. If you'd like to go ahead and follow me on Facebook so you get updates of when I go live next. And if you'd like to share with your friends so we can keep praying together. It's so good to be here with you. It's so good to see you here. If you need any prayer requests, please message me and I'll pray with you. If you have any testimonies, please share them so we can all share in them. And I hope God he just does something amazing in your life. So undeniably him that you're like, that is God, that he just brings a miracle for whatever it is you need right now. So I hope you have an amazing rest of your day or evening, and I'll see you next time. Bye.